If you're lucky, you can come across lions and will be able to watch wild horses. The Save the Rhino Trust has set up a rhino camp in the Damaraland. Guests stay in tents and have the opportunity to go stalking rhinos. The project, Children in the Wilderness, helps to make children of disadvantaged families aware of the importance of protecting the environment. The project is under the patronage of the wife of the Namibian Prime Minister. Rhino stalking is a very special experience. Namibia is still one of the countries in the world where you can find the black rhinos, an endangered species. Guided by experienced rangers of the Save the Rhino Trust, you can see the rare animals in their natural habitat. By plane or car, it is possible to get to even remote camps in the Damaraland. They offer all the comforts guests require. Apart from the well-set main building, this lodge has exclusive tents with their own brick-layered bathrooms. The highlight of a visit to the Damaraland is an encounter with a group of desert elephants. East of the Damaraland is the Etosha National Park. The Etosha Pan is the bottom of a huge dried-out inland lake. The salt pan has an area of 5,000 square kilometres. The Etosha National Park in total is 21,000 square kilometres. In this habitat, characterised by mopane trees, bush savanna and clay soils, you'll find over 1,500 elephants, rhinos, different species of antelopes, zebras, warthogs, lions, birds and giraffes. You can easily drive by bus or by car to the water holes of the national park, or watch the animals at the water hole close to the rest camp. For an overnight stop, you can stay in one of the state rest camps in Namutoni, Halali or Okakweyu. You can also choose to stay in one of the numerous high-class lodges at the edge of the Etosha National Park. At the border with Zimbabwe, you find the world's biggest waterfalls, the Victoria Falls. Here, the Zambezi River plunges over a 1,700-metre stretch into a canyon of 108 metres in depth. In the rainy season, 550 million litres of water fall in 1 minute. The river is also the border between Namibia and Botswana. This part of the country you can reach by driving across the Caprivi Strip. Here you will meet hippopotami and huge herds of elephants. This part of the country is also the home of the water buffalo. The people who live here use canoes for transport. Sunsets on the Zambezi are breathtaking. The villages in the north and in the Caprivi have so far been undisturbed by tourists. Nowadays, it is, however, possible to visit some of them. The people there will show you how they live. Omahango, the millet flour, is ground in the traditional way in most parts of Namibia. For many people here, work in the fields takes up most of the day. In many parts of the country, ploughing is still done with a team of oxen. South of the Caprivi Strip, the border to Botswana runs across the edge of the Kalahari. This is the home of the Bushmen, or San, which is what they call themselves. They're known as the indigenous inhabitants of Namibia, but only a few still live according to their traditions. The San are famous for their knowledge of nature, a fact that allows them to survive even in very marginal areas. The significance of fire used for their rituals is very symbolic. Ritual fires are still ignited in the traditional way. The San are extraordinary hunters. The fact that they once went hunting with bows and arrows makes them most capable readers of animal trails. On the way from the north back to Windhoek, you pass through Tsumeb. This industrial town looks like a garden city. Most amazingly, because in the local mines, copper, zinc and lead are obtained, which is the reason for the railway to Swakopmund. The little museum pays tribute to the history of Tsumeb. Continuing south, you come to the Waterberg Plateau. This formation, with its circle of steep descending slopes, offers a natural shelter for the animals. This is the reason why, on the plateau of 48 kilometres length and 8 to 16 kilometres width, an animal reserve has been set up. In the state rest camp at the foot of the plateau, you can stay overnight. In this area, 2 different rhino species have been settled successfully. A visit to the plateau is only possible in the company of an experienced guide. If you're lucky, you can see the rare sable antelopes. We've now reached the end of our round trip of Namibia. You can once again experience the life of the Namibian capital. You'll have the time now to review the impressions of your trip, either at the poolside or in your comfortable hotel room. For those who don't want to go back to the city, you can stay in the small and exquisite lodges in the surroundings of Windhoek. Enjoy another day under the Namibian skies and ease your mind. You're also free to visit a typical Namibian farm. You'll learn about the daily life on a farm before settling down to a traditional dinner at the Poiki, and will listen to stories of the land of contrasts, stories of Namibia.